Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Fred Beal on Beaver Creek. And today I'm going to dig up a couple of older videos and make just a short video showing how to do the chinking on a cabin like this with the modern chinking material. I'm using log jam here on this cabin. Now on this cabin, the gaps range from about 3/8 of an inch to about 3/4 of an inch. So I used various sizes of the foam backer rod. And as I would go along, I would work with whatever size I needed. And once it started to get loose, I would stop there, break off the piece, and switch to the bigger or smaller size. And so you want to recess this foam into the joint. Now you could put fiberglass insulation behind this foam backer rod, and of course wiring can also be placed in these grooves. But this foam is not nailed in place, it just wedges itself in place. And it's really only useful initially because it's just a backer so you can apply the chinking material. And it just supports that chinking while you place it. So here you can see where I switched to a larger size backer rod, just fine tuning it, the depth here to get it consistent. So now I think we're about ready for the chinking. So I used log jam chinking on this cabin, and there are different ways you can purchase this. The easier but a little more expensive method is to buy it in the caulk tubes. And these are the 22-ounce bigger tubes, and they do make it quite a bit easier. And I'm using a pneumatic powered caulking gun. You can also buy battery powered caulking guns, and they would work well too. The flow rate on the caulking gun is adjustable, so it's important to get that set right. The gun makes pretty quick work of applying the chinking, and if you're careful, you can keep from smearing it on the logs as you go along. If you do get it on the log, you can wipe that off with a wet rag, and it's best to do that immediately before it has time to set. So the next step is to moisten the chinking with the spray bottle, and then tool the joints. Now here I just made a tool out of an old putty knife. You can also buy tools specially made for chinking. Now you do need different size width tools, so I've got 3 or 4 different sizes here that I'll use and switch back and forth. Every now and again while you're chinking, you'll need to wipe off the tools on a wet rag. But it's a pretty simple process. You want to press the chinking in so it makes a good seal against the wood on both edges. And yeah, just kind of get into a groove and just keep chinking along. It's a pretty enjoyable process. I enjoy it because it's quiet. Most of the work that I do is pretty noisy, so it's kind of nice sometimes just to be able to chink and listen to the radio or whatever and chink away without a lot of noise. So I hope this was helpful. I know it was a pretty crude, simple video today, but I really don't have a good video online here on doing this process. So I thought, why not? I had some old clips laying around, so I thought I'd put them together and make a short video today on log cabin chinking. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon here on Beaver Creek.